We live in a world today where it's so easy to get criticized for anything. And I think it's so important to know what you stand for and to know what you value, because I would rather be criticized for something that I valued than staying quiet and not being true to myself. So this week on my blog, we've been looking at criticism and different types of critics that there are. And there are some that are worth listening to, and there are some that just aren't worth listening to because they don't have your best interest at heart. And this was all started by the way I was looking at how Jesus took criticism, because he was literally the most perfect person that has ever lived, and yet people still found something wrong with him. You can be the most perfect person and stand for all the right things, and you will still get criticized. We were looking at Matthew chapter 9. Jesus is at an official's house. The guy's daughter is dead. There's a funeral going on, and Jesus says, "Hey, she's sleeping." And of course everyone laughs. I think Jesus is crazy, but Jesus is used to this because people usually think he's crazy most of the time. But he puts the crowd and the critics outside, and he gets to work. And it just made me realize I never want a critic to keep me from doing God's work. And God's work is incredible, but it's also life-changing for the people around you. If you are doing the work of God, you are going to change lives. You are going to bring people back from the dead. Maybe not literally, but maybe spiritually or emotionally, you're bringing people back from the dead. And the critic has a way of keeping you from doing that. And you never know who you're keeping from succeeding because of somebody else's criticism. Don't let anyone stop you from fixing someone else's life. Don't let criticism keep you from changing the world.